Again, that was A Day at the Circus. The Region Band around here played that a couple of years ago, and I really enjoyed listening to that piece, so I decided to put that in our fall concert for this year. A few things coming up in the very near future. These next couple of weeks are fairly busy, especially for Symphonic Band students. But I think you all are pretty much aware of all of these dates. But tomorrow evening, we have a meeting for all the people who have signed up to volunteer for our region band, which we're hosting here at Friendswood Junior High on November the 9th. We're having that meeting up at 6:30 tomorrow night. You guys should have gotten an email from Cheryl Mills about that. We are also having a couple of other events this week. We have our patriotic halftime on Friday. The junior high band typically just plays in the first half in the stands with the high school band, which is really a lot of fun and a really good experience to do. And the high school kids like to start scoping out the junior high kids to be who's going to be their little sister, little brother in band and that kind of stuff. So that's a lot of fun for them to do. And at halftime, the band's role is to hold the giant flag that's in the middle of the field. So we were having a rehearsal. I know that sounds very odd that we're having a rehearsal to open the flag, but believe me, it's a little stressful. We're having a rehearsal on Wednesday after school from 4 to 4:45 here at the junior high. We're not going over to the high school. Here at the junior high in the football field, which is right up there. So we're going to get that taken care of, and that's coming up here this week. Next week, as you all know, the high school band, the high school marching band, are in first place at area marching contest this past weekend. But I'm really proud of this, and I'm sorry if I get a little bit mushy-gushy when I say this, but this year's seniors are my first class of 6th graders, and it's just so cool to get to watch these kids go from point A to point B in this band program and grow up with us and watch them grow up as musicians and as people, and it's really cool, and I'm looking forward to watching these kids do the same thing. But State Marching Contest is Tuesday, November the 5th, and we have 2 buses reserved. We are taking the school buses down because the cost was significantly less. We're not able to cut that down a bit. But we have 2 buses going to State Marching Contest that day. Looks like I'll have an itinerary out, an exact itinerary out pretty soon, but it looks like we're going to be leaving at about 5:30, and we should be making a stop along the way, and Friendswood's not actually performing until the afternoon, so we can see a lot of bands and have it be a pretty fun, chill trip. So, money for that, if I could get that in by Thursday, that would really be the best, so I can get a list of who's going and who's going to miss school that day to the attendance people so that no one's counted absent. So, I would like to, at this time, recognize our band officers in Symphonic Band, so if those students could stand right now. As you can tell, there are quite a number of them in Symphonic Band. We went with a different system this year of having a set of officers in each band, and we feel like that's done a lot of really good in developing leadership in each group. The students that just stood up are the people that helped us get this all put together, made it really easy. I was out of here this afternoon to go take care of some stuff by 4:20, which was really, really fantastic, because usually doing this just with the directors would take us absolutely forever. So wanted to recognize those people. There are a few other people that I'll thank, but I'll do that after our second song. Our second song is entitled Crunch Time. but I do have a number of people that I really want to thank. The first group of people that I want to start with are my two coworkers, Ms. Smith and Mr. Abbott, who you may have noticed was guest professional member.